do have them concealed under the floor and in the locker where the battery is. Okay, guys.
Pull them out, boys. Pull them out.
Were you trying to hide the fish, the snapper?
No one's up with it.
So guys, Ministry of Fisheries, can you put the boat in neutral, please? We're just going to come alongside.
It's a grey day on the Firth of Thames, and a fisheries patrol has just come across a group of fishermen whose boat had been seized the week before, after they'd been caught with far too many snapper at Kawakawa.
So you guys at Kawakawa Bay on Friday?
Yeah.
Spoke to my friend Shane?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's 5 people on board. They are legally allowed 45 snapper.
After the Kawakawa seizure, the boat had been bonded back to the owner until a decision was made on the penalty. And on this occasion, there are no problems with their catch. But just 4 days before, at a checkpoint near Kawakawa, it had been a very different story.
I'm Anna from Fisheries. We're just doing some inspections tonight. How was the fishing?
Good.
Yeah.
Although, as fishery officers worked the checkpoint, everybody seemed to be sticking to the rules.
27 snapper, 3 kawai.
Oh, and you've counted and
one trevally.
everything? Oh, good on you, okay. A little quieter than what I had imagined, though, at this stage.
The trickle of cars and boats continued through the afternoon, and the fishing had obviously been very good.
13. Righty-ho. So you're actually using bait? Apparently you don't even need to use bait out there.
But with hardly any traffic coming through, doubts were being raised about the value of being there. But that was when fisheries first came across the group they'd later meet on the Firth of Thames.
We've got 5 on board.
Okay.
I'll just confirm that everybody...
Okay, we've got heaps of fish here. Right. Okay.
What did you use to measure the fish?
I got the thing there on
You
the
got
boat.
a board there?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. And you're aware of it? So you're aware of your size limits? And do you know how
Yeah.
many? Do you know how many snapper everybody's allowed?
9 each.
9 each. Okay. We're going to find any problems?
No.
No.
Sweet.
With 5 people on board, these guys are allowed 45 snapper. And at first, it doesn't look like there's any problem with the number of fish or the minimum size of 27 centimetres.
That's a decent size, look at that.
It's not bad at all.
He's got the big lump on his head, he's an older one.
He's an older one.
You guys are going to have some work doing the gutting and filleting when you get home.
But then Shane lifts the mat on the deck of the boat.
39. Okay, guys.
Pull them out, boys. Pull them out.
Sir, can you stand up and have a look on the edge there, please? What's in the centre of that boat there? Can you stand up on the edge of the boat here for me? What's in there?
There's another cavity in there too.
Yeah. Right, I think we'll pull up all of this.
At a checkpoint near Kawakawa, fishery officers have stopped a boatload of fishermen. And what's been discovered hidden in the centre of the boat is far more fish than these guys are allowed.
We're going to have a little bit of a count up, and what we'll do is we'll see if it's 3 times over the legal limit of fish here, then I'm actually entitled to seize their boat and take it back to the Ministry of Fisheries office. So we'll have a count up and a measure up, and we'll see what we've got.
For the fishermen, this is all going to mean a long wait on the side of the road.
We'll do a count up, take some photos, and then we can have a chat to everybody.
I'll make it 99.
All right? Do you got any questions for me at this stage? No? Okay.
The count reaches 98 snapper and 1 kawai, but it doesn't end there.
Hang on. I've got some more here too. That's just a bit.
Can we take a photo of that then?
Yeah. So that's where it was in there.
We've got the ones that were tucked away in the battery compartment. Is there any others?
Not others.
You positive about that?
Yeah, not others.
Okay, we're just going to continue to have a look.
Have a look
All right?
up in the bow. Just to see.
Yeah, can you just have a look there? Yeah, thank you.
The search doesn't find any more fish, but the final count is more than twice the legal limit.
Here's the situation. We basically got 110,
110,
plus
right.
110 plus 1 kawai.
Okay.
It's not 3 times.
No. So no.
However,
that's
the vessel was used to conceal them in
Yeah.
the commission of the offence.
right.
With 110 snapper, these guys are now facing hefty fines, and much will depend on what they have to say when questioned by fishery officers.
Do you know how many snapper you all caught today?
It must have been a dozen.
That's you're talking about just you?
Yep.
Okay, why did you have them concealed under the floor and in the locker where the battery is?
And as darkness falls, the interviews reveal that nobody wants to take the blame.
I didn't do it, I asked the skipper.
So you're saying you didn't do that?
No.
Why did you put them in the boat? Why did you put them under there?
Between the
No answer for that.
Sorry?
No answer for that.
You've got no answer for that? Were you trying to hide the fish?
Aye?
Were you trying to hide the fish, the snapper?
Yeah.
Yes. He's been very upfront. It's made the job a lot easier. Basically, he's admitted that they took the excess. He's admitted that he knew what they were doing. He knew that they weren't allowed them, and he couldn't answer why he'd concealed them or put them in the lower compartment around the back of the battery there. So I'm just going to have a chat with my colleague. We've still got 2 others to interview. At this stage, unfortunately, it's looked like we may be taking the boat on this occasion because of the serious nature of it, the fact that it's concealed, and so we'll just see.
My guy said that he's basically blaming the skipper. And that, yeah, he knew the rules as well, that it was 9. He reckoned he caught about a dozen fish. And the same thing, that they were just going to split the catch between them. I'll just put the rods up under here.
The reason that the boat is being seized, okay, is intent to hide or intent to conceal, okay, and also the fact that we can't attribute who caught every single fish, okay. So, unfortunately, at this stage, the burden is with
the skipper, the owner of the boat.
What?
With the boat on its way to the Auckland Fisheries Office, there's only the tidying up to do, and that involves dealing with 110 snapper. And because health regulations prevent fisheries from distributing the fish, they'll all end up back in the sea.
So what happens with the fish now is that we basically stab the swim bladder of them all, and they get dumped out at sea later on. We've taken photographs of it all, and generally judges don't like smelly fish in their courtrooms.
In the end, fisheries decided against taking the case to court, as the fishermen had less than 3 times the legal limit. But each of the men on board received a $500 infringement notice for taking excess snapper.